Imagine a world consumed by war, a world where the very air is thick with the smoke of burning cities and the ground trembles under the relentless march of soldiers. The cries of the wounded and the clash of steel fill the air, painting a grim picture of human conflict. A world where empires clash and destinies are forged in the fires of battle. Here, the ambitions of rulers and the courage of soldiers intertwine, creating a tapestry of heroism and tragedy. The roar of cannons and the thunder of cavalry charges echo through the ages, reminding us of the high stakes of power and the cost of ambition. This is the world of Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, a sweeping epic that captures the tumult and grandeur of early 19th century Russia. Through Tolstoy's masterful storytelling, we are transported to a time when the fate of nations hung in the balance and the lives of ordinary people were caught in the crossfire of history. The novel plunges us into a world of glittering ballrooms and blood-soaked battlefields where love and loss, hope and despair are intertwined in a complex tapestry of human experience. In the opulent ballrooms, we witness the elegance and sophistication of high society, where alliances are forged and hearts are broken. On the battlefields, we see the raw brutality of war, where bravery and sacrifice are the order of the day. Tolstoy's masterpiece confronts us with a question that has resonated throughout history. In the chaos of a world at war, is it possible to find meaning? As we delve into the lives of his richly drawn characters, we are invited to ponder the deeper questions of existence. What drives men to fight? What sustains them in the face of unimaginable hardship? And can the human spirit truly find peace amidst the turmoil of conflict? Can love and inner peace truly endure amidst such suffering and loss? Tolstoy explores the resilience of the human heart, showing us moments of tenderness and connection, even in the darkest of times. Through the eyes of lovers and families, we see the enduring power of love to provide solace and strength even when the world around them is falling apart. War and Peace doesn't offer easy answers, but it takes us on an unforgettable journey as we seek them alongside its unforgettable characters. From the grand halls of Russian aristocracy to the humble villages of the countryside, we follow the lives of princes and peasants, soldiers and civilians, each with their own story to tell. Their struggles and triumphs become our own as we are drawn into their world and their quest for meaning. Prepare to be transported to a world of opulent palaces and sprawling battlefields where the fate of nations hangs in the balance. The grandeur of the Russian Empire is juxtaposed with the stark realities of war, creating a vivid and immersive experience. Through Tolstoy's vivid descriptions, we can almost hear the rustle of silk gowns and the distant rumble of artillery, feel the tension in the air as history unfolds before our eyes. This is a story about the resilience of the human spirit, the enduring power of love, and the search for meaning in a world often seemingly devoid of it. It is a testament to the strength and courage of individuals who, despite the odds, strive to find their place in a world torn apart by conflict. As we journey through War and Peace, we are reminded that even in the darkest times there is always hope, and the human spirit can endure and triumph. The early 1800s. Europe trembles under the iron fist of Napoleon Bonaparte. His ambition knows no bounds. His armies sweep across the continent, leaving a trail of conquest and upheaval in their wake. Russia, a vast and enigmatic empire, stands as the last obstacle to Napoleon's dreams of European domination. Tsar Alexander I, young and idealistic, initially seeks peace with France, but Napoleon's relentless ambition makes war inevitable. Russian society is split. The aristocracy enjoys French fashion and culture, while the common people brace themselves for invasion. In this tumultuous atmosphere, Leo Tolstoy introduces us to the families whose lives will be forever altered by the coming storm. They are the Bezukovs, the Bolkonskis, and the Rostovs, their fates intertwined with the destiny of Russia itself. As Napoleon's armies gather on Russia's borders, these families face a future shrouded in uncertainty and danger. Pierre Bezukov, awkward and illegitimate, inherits a vast fortune. This sudden change in his circumstances thrusts him into the upper echelons of Russian society, a world he is ill-prepared for. Pierre's newfound wealth brings him both opportunities and challenges as he navigates the complexities of his new social status. he grapples with his place in society, torn between a life of pleasure and a yearning for something more. The opulence and decadence of the aristocratic lifestyle tempt him, yet he feels an emptiness that these pleasures cannot fill. Pierre's internal struggle is a poignant reflection of the human condition, as he searches for meaning and purpose in a world that often seems shallow and superficial. Andrei Bolkonsky, brilliant and ambitious, seeks glory on the battlefield, disillusioned with the superficiality of aristocratic life. His experiences in war, however, bring him face to face with the brutal realities of conflict, challenging his ideals and ambitions. Andrei's journey is one of transformation, as he confronts the harsh truths of life and death, honor and sacrifice. Natasha Rostova, young and full of life, embodies the passionate spirit of Russia, her heart open to love and experience. Her youthful exuberance and innocence make her a captivating figure, drawing others to her with her vivacious energy. Natasha's story is one of growth and self-discovery as she navigates the joys and heartbreaks of love, learning valuable lessons about herself and the world around her. These three characters, so different in temperament and circumstance, form the heart of War and Peace. Their lives intersect in unexpected ways, creating a rich tapestry of human experience. Each character's journey is a thread in the larger narrative, weaving together themes of love, honor, and the search for meaning. Their individual journeys, intertwined with the larger drama of war and social upheaval, reflect the universal search for purpose, love, and fulfillment. The backdrop of historical events adds depth and complexity to their personal stories, highlighting the impact of societal changes on individual lives. As they navigate the challenges of their time, they each seek to find their place in a world that is constantly evolving. As Pierre wrestles with existential questions, Andrei seeks solace in military glory, and Natasha experiences the joys and sorrows of love. Their paths cross and diverge, creating a dynamic interplay of relationships and experiences. Each character's journey is marked by moments of triumph and despair as they confront their deepest fears and desires. We witness the profound impact of war on their souls. The horrors of battle leave indelible marks on their psyches, shaping their perspectives and altering their destinies. The war serves as a crucible, testing their resilience and forcing them to confront the fragility of life and the strength of the human spirit. Their individual stories, each compelling in its own right, come together to paint a vivid portrait of a society grappling with extraordinary challenges. Through their eyes, we see the complexities of human nature and the enduring quest for meaning in a world fraught with uncertainty. War and Peace is not just a tale of historical events, but a timeless exploration of the human condition, as relevant today as it was in Tolstoy's time. The crucible of Austerlitz, dreams shattered. The Battle of Austerlitz, a pivotal moment in European history, becomes a turning point for Tolstoy's characters. This battle, often referred to as the Battle of the Three Emperors, saw the forces of Napoleon decisively defeating the combined armies of Russia and Austria. It was a moment of great strategic brilliance for Napoleon, but for the characters in Tolstoy's narrative, it was a moment of profound personal transformation. On the blood-soaked fields, ideals clash with the brutal realities of the war. The thunderous roar of cannons, the clash of steel, and the cries of the wounded create a symphony of chaos and destruction. The battlefield becomes a crucible where the mettle of men is tested, and the true nature of heroism is revealed. Andrei, eager to prove himself, charges into the fray, dreaming of glory. He envisions himself as a hero, a figure of valor and honor, whose name will be remembered through the ages. His heart pounds with anticipation, and his mind is filled with visions of triumph and accolades. His dreams of heroism are shattered as he lies wounded on the battlefield, staring into the vast indifference of the sky. The cold, unfeeling expanse above reflects the harsh reality of his situation. The pain of his wounds and the sight of his fallen comrades bring a crushing realization that war is not the glorious endeavor he imagined. Pierre, caught in the chaos of battle as a non-combatant, witnesses the horrors of war firsthand. He had come to the battlefield with a sense of curiosity and a desire to understand the nature of conflict. However, the brutal scenes of violence and suffering he encounters leave him deeply shaken. His naive idealism crumbles in the face of suffering and death. The stark reality of war, with its senseless destruction and loss of life, shatters his previously held beliefs. He is confronted with the futility of the conflict and the profound impact it has on the human spirit. The Battle of Austerlitz marks a loss of innocence, a rude awakening to the true cost of conflict. The aftermath of the battle is a grim tableau of devastation, with the bodies of fallen soldiers strewn across the field. The once vibrant landscape is now a somber reminder of the price of war. The aftermath of Austerlitz leaves its mark on the characters. The survivors, both soldiers and civilians, carry the scars of the battle with them. The physical and emotional wounds they bear serve as a constant reminder of the horrors they have witnessed. Andrei returns home disillusioned, his faith in military glory shattered. The dreams of honor and recognition that once drove him now seem hollow and meaningless. He grapples with a sense of loss and a deep questioning of his purpose and values. Pierre, deeply affected by the carnage he witnessed, questions the meaning of life itself. The experience of the battle forces him to confront the fragility of human existence and the arbitrary nature of fate. He embarks on a journey of introspection, seeking to find a deeper understanding of his place in the world. The battle serves as a crucible, forging their characters and setting them on new, unexpected paths. The trials they endure and the lessons they learn shape their futures in ways they could never have anticipated. The Battle of Austerlitz, with all its tragedy and turmoil, becomes a defining moment in their lives, leading them to new insights and a re-evaluation of their beliefs and aspirations. Pierre's Odyssey. A restless heart seeks truth. Pierre, haunted by the horrors of Austerlitz, embarks on a quest for meaning and purpose. He stumbles through life, seeking answers in philosophy, Freemasonry, and even the simplicity of peasant life. His restless heart yearns for something to believe in. He marries the beautiful but shallow Hélène Kuragina, a decision that brings him more misery than happiness. His journey is marked by false starts and disillusionment. Pierre's search for truth mirrors the larger quest for meaning that resonates throughout the novel. His experiences, often painful and disheartening, force him to confront his own flaws and the complexities of the world. Through it all, we witness his essential goodness and his unwavering belief in the possibility of a better future. As Pierre navigates the labyrinth of his soul, he finds himself at a turning point. One fateful evening, under the vast Russian sky, he encounters an old soldier who speaks of faith, love, and the human spirit. This meeting ignites a spark within Pierre, a glimmer of hope that perhaps his relentless search has not been in vain. The old soldier's words resonate deeply, offering Pierre a new perspective. He begins to understand that the answers he seeks may not lie in grand philosophies or societal structures, but rather in the simple, profound connections between people. Pierre's heart, once restless and weary, starts to find solace in the small moments of kindness and understanding. This newfound clarity propels Pierre forward, not as a man lost in his quest, but as one who has finally glimpsed the light at the end of the tunnel. His journey is far from over, but now he walks with a renewed sense of purpose and a heart open to the possibilities of a better future. End screen, like, subscribe, share,